Hello, I'm Connie from Wicked Rose, for those of you that don't know. Um, I'm going to show you today how I make this cup that has the disappearing, reappearing footprints of the map. I use UV reactant pigment. So when you go outside, the feet appear. Go outside in the sunlight. So this one's ready to go. Alright, so we have this. I do my fabric as always, and then I glitter the bottom, and then I put my decal on. I put my decal on after I glitter so that the glitter doesn't stick to the decal. And I do this part because I use the sticky that I use, the glitter will stick to it. So I do all that after I glitter. I use Wicked Stick It from wickedshimmer.com or supply.com. Link is in the description. And then I use photochromatic white to pink or bright pink UV reflectant or UV reactant pigment. I got this from Glitter and Crafts for You, the number 4, the letter U.com. This is a 1/2 ounce, guys. I won't run out of this anytime soon. And I've used this, and I've got 6 other cups already done with it. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing down here. Alright, let's make sure you can see me. I'm full of glitter, sorry. We're going to tip you down a little bit more. Alright. So, I pre-cut feet on my Cricut, and I just simply weed them. I don't weed them. I remove the backing to make a stencil, leaving the footprints behind. Well, attempting to leave all the footprints behind. As we all know, sometimes that does not work out the way we want it to. And I just make, I think I found the feet on Google, and then I just kept duplicating them until I got the size I wanted. Okay, now that I have it all peeled out, I set this aside. And then I take my cup. And there is no rhyme or reason as to where I put the feet, what direction I put the feet. I just put them on where it looks good to me. And I don't mind on my white cups if they go up over here, because it kind of looks neat. Okay, so once that's placed, I open Wicked Stick It. Mind you, this stuff is extremely, extremely sticky. If you get it where you don't want it, it will stick. Alright, so I have my paintbrushes, my powder, and my Wicked Stick It. Now, simply put a little bit on your brush And you can use tack it. I just prefer to use this. It works a lot better for what I use it for. It works really great for putting your fabric on your cup too. As you can see, a little bit goes a really long way. And the nice thing about this too is that you don't necessarily have to let it dry like you do with tack it and then apply another layer. I only apply one layer on this and it works perfect. And mind you, this is after I've Mod Podged my fabric 3 times. I've sealed it 3 times, let it set 12 hours to completely cure and dry. I've trimmed it up using my edging tool from Wicked Shimmer. And then, like I said before, applied my glitter and my vinyl. Okay, I just tap it into the powder and then you'll notice that the glue has got a shine to it. It's almost like a glossy. And when you put the powder over it, it mattes it. And because this is a white to color pigment, it will not show up until it basically is invisible. And that's the same as if you mixed it in epoxy. It would do the same thing. I would though suggest that if you're going to use the UV pigment that you apply it in this kind of method instead of mixing it in with your epoxy, only because if you've ever worked with glow powder, it's difficult to get a good coverage, so it's just easier if you apply it in like using tack it or Wicked stick it, some kind of method like that. Alright, and once it's like that and it's no longer sticky, you peel it off. And as you can see, you can't see where I put the feet. You can if you tilt it a little bit because obviously it's matted. This way, I did that direction, so I want them to go down this time. I like to alternate them a little bit. And I will cross them over top of each other because if you've ever watched the movie, there's just prints everywhere. Don't mind my dog. She thinks she has to be in here with me. You want to make sure the vinyl is nice and set down onto the fabric. Otherwise you'll get bleeding. You could do this with a glow-in-the-dark powder too. This would be cute for like a bunny rabbit, like Easter bunny footprints, dog print. You could do this with any kind of print. Santa boots. A friend of mine were talking, you could do the poem footprints and have it where the sun activates feet in the sand. A little bit goes a long way. And you just keep doing this over and over again until you get the desired amount of feet print that you want. It can go, and there's no rhyme or reason how you do this. This is your individual preference. You don't want it to go all the way up to the top, don't put it all the way up to the top. I did one where you couldn't see them, like it went around the map. Okay. Like I said, you can overlap them. Make them appear and disappear wherever you want. There is no rhyme or reason as to how you do this. You could do shorter sets, longer sets. And again, no rhyme, no reason. Sorry, I get engrossed into what I'm doing and don't talk. Just making sure they're all nice and covered. I'll reuse the same stencil over and over until it no longer sticks right or it's too icky. Just go back over, make sure it's nice, they're nice and covered. You feel it pull on your brush if it needs a little bit more. And you remove. I do not seal the feet. I'll seal the glitter, but I don't seal the feet. But if you want to, you can. Okay. And the longer the sunlight hits it, the more brilliant it gets. And I never make two the same. But there you go, guys. That is how I do the feet print on my map cup tumblers. In case you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can find me on Facebook on Wicked Rose, WICCED Rose. I have a VIP group and I have the business page. Feel free to message me either place. Use Rose, ROSE, for discount at, or 10% discount at Wicked Shimmer, WICKED shimmersupplies.com. That's where I got my edging tool and I got my stick tip. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and have a great day.